Another method or another approach to solve first order higher degree ordinary differential equation is the method of solvable for x. Now we will see how to use this method to solve the general solution of first order higher degree ordinary differential equation. So before using this method, we have to see that whether our differential equation will be in proper form or not. So what will be the proper form? So proper form will be like this: x equal to function of y comma p. If we have the ordinary differential equation will be in this form, then we can say that we can apply this method. Or if it is not in this form, then we have to convert it to in this form, then only we can apply the method. So what are the procedure? So first thing is that differentiate with respect to y. So if we differentiate with respect to y, what will happen? It will be dx by dy, and dx by dy equal to what? 1 by p. So 1 by p. Now this will be what? This will be another function. I can write it will be another function of this y comma p comma 1 by p, because we are taking derivative with respect to y. So after getting this, what happens? After getting this, we have to write it in the what? Proper factor form. So we have to write into product of factors. So we'll see. Third one is what? After that, we have to do elimination. So in this, we have to do eliminate p, and whatever comes, it will be the general solution. Now through one example problem, we will demonstrate how to use this method. So we can take one example of this y p square minus 2xp plus y equal to 0. So first what to do? We have to convert it into this form. So how to convert? So take 2px right side, so it will be 2xp equal to yp square plus y, or we can write it as 2x equal to y by p plus yp, like that. Now what will happen? After that, we have to differentiate with respect to y. So if we differentiate with respect to y, it will be 2 into 1 by p. Now here also we have to differentiate with respect to y. So what will happen? It will be 1 by p, okay, minus y by p square dp by dy, okay. Next plus p plus y into dp by dy. So this is the form. Now what to do? Here we have 2 by p, here we have 1 by p. So you can write it as 0 equal to minus 1 by p, okay, minus y by p square dp by dy plus p plus y dp by dy. So now how to factorize? Here we can see that here last two term we have p plus y dp, and first two term also we can take those things. So if we take those things, then what will happen? If I take minus 1 by p square for first two terms, so then what will happen? Within bracket it will be what? P, okay, minus what? Sorry, plus y dp by dy plus, if I take 1, so inside it will p plus y dp by dy. So finally what we got, p plus y dp by dy whole into 1 minus 1 by p square equal to 0. So there these factors we got the product of these factors. Now what to do? We have to take first factor. If I take first factor, then what will happen we'll see. So first factor is p plus y dp by dy. So this equal to 0. So we have to solve this differential equation. Now how to solve? We have to integrate and do. So it will be, if I rearrange, it will be y dp by dy equal to minus p, and finally what will happen, dp by p plus dy by y equal to 0. So I can write it as, if I take integration both the side, then we will get py equal to c or p equal to c by y. So this we got. Now if we make it star, okay, and this one is double star, then from this two equation we can eliminate p and find out the general solution. So how to do that? Let's see. So the p value we can apply here or replace here. So the equation 1, or we can double star equation, will now becomes y into p square, so c square by y square, minus 2x then c by y plus y equal to 0. So this y square and y will cancel out. So finally we will get c square minus 2xc plus y square divided by y equal to 0, and finally we will get what? Y square equal to 2cx minus c square. So this is our general solution. But if we take the second factor 1 minus 1 by p square, then we will get singular solution. So our desired answer is this, y square equal to 2cx minus c square. So in this way we can apply solvable for x method to solve first order higher degree ordinary differential equation.